everyone, my name is Kristen and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making a seashell picture frame. I bought this grad picture frame from the Dollar Tree a few months ago and I figured I could go ahead and repurpose it. I also picked up some seashells from the Dollar Tree. They didn't come in this glass jar. This is just where I've been storing them. I also bought this rope from the Dollar Tree. So let's go ahead and get started. Going to carefully take this film off. I don't want to break the glass. The glass is very fragile in these frames, and I've actually broken 2 of them so far. So let's go ahead and take this off. Now these picture frames, they do come a little bit dusty from the inside of the paper. So I'm gonna definitely take a baby wipe or a cloth and just go ahead and wipe that off. That way that there's no dust on there. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the back as well. That way that we just have the frame. I'm going to save this piece because I'm going to take a piece of cardstock and trace around, that way that we have the exact size for the picture frame. I went ahead and looked through this book and marked off pages that I thought would look good in our picture frame. So for the background, I'm going to be using this page. It's a seashell print. And then I'm also going to be using a quote on there. Let's see if I can fold this one over. So I'm going to be using this one. It has the same seashell print as the background. And let's tear out this page. Hopefully it doesn't rip. Okay. Also going to tear out the background. Now I'm going to take the original background and I'm going to put it on here and I'm just going to trace around it. Okay, now that I've traced around it, I'm going to take my paper cutter and I'm going to cut around the edges, that way that they are completely straight. Oops. Okay. This paper cutter is not big enough. That's okay. So I'm just going to take my scissors and cut around. Okay, now that I have this cut out, I also have an outline of where I can put my picture. I have not printed off a picture just yet. I'm still deciding on which one that I'm going to use for the picture frame. But for now, we can go ahead and set this one to the side and move on to the quote that I want to use, which is "Enjoy the little things." Okay, the way that the paper is set up, it does have this hole right here, so I'm just going to cut off the top. There we go. Now I'm going to set this to the side. I could, no. Okay, so I'm just going to put it right here. I'm going to leave a spot for my picture. I did pick up these adhesive pop dots from the Dollar Tree, and they're very tiny squares. So I'm just going to use those, that way that it has a little bit of pop on the back. So it looks like it just breaks apart very easily. Just peel it back. I'm going to put a couple in the corner. Okay, so now that I have them along the edges and one in the middle, I'm going to put one right here, and then do the same thing for the other side. Okay, what I'm going to do next is take off the backing of each of these squares. Okay, now that we have all of the paper backing taken off, I'm just going to put it on my paper. I'm going to try to even it up as best as I can. And see how it has a little bit of dimension on it. Oops, it's a little bit crooked. Oh, and I can't move it. That's okay. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is put it in our picture frame. And then we're going to put the backing on there. Make sure that it's the right way. Push those in. And now we have a nice picture frame. I'm going to take the seashells next, and I'm going to hot glue some around the edges. I also wanted to incorporate this rope somehow. I might just put it on one end. Okay, it looks like they taped off the end, so I'm just going to cut the end off really quick. That was a difficult end to cut off, but I did it. Cut that piece off. And I think I'm just going to hot glue it around one edge like this. Okay. I sort of wanted it to go around the top, but I don't think that's really going to work for this one. Okay, so let's just measure it. Looks like we have to cut it right here. You're probably going to need some better scissors than just Dollar Tree scissors, but that wasn't so bad. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hot glue this part on. Just want to get a good amount for that to go ahead and get it started. Okay, so it looks like this part down here has dried pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with putting on more hot glue. I am making sure that I have a really good amount because I don't want this to fall apart within like the first week. All right, it looks like this part has dried pretty good. I'm going to continue with the top part now. Going to add some more hot glue to my glue gun. I think this is such a nice touch to this picture frame. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and just go along the edges, because you can see where it's kind of fraying a little bit. Just kind of trim those up, make it look nice. Okay, I have a good bit of seashells here. I just want to put some along the bottom, maybe in the corner. I don't think I'm going to go all the way around just yet, but I'm just going to dump some out here. Really love this one. This one's super cute. I think this one would go good. It's more of a lighter color, so I'm probably going to hot glue that one there. Just want to kind of set some up that way that I know exactly what's going on. I don't want to take up too much room because I'm not sure exactly which picture I'm going to put in yet. I have a few options though. Okay, I think that's all that I'm going to add to that one. So let me go ahead and clean these up. Okay, I think I'm actually going to change that one out for that one. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is glue on all of the seashells with hot glue. Hopefully it'll stick. I have not tried this yet. Actually, I think I'm going to have to move this one because I don't think that the picture frame will be able to sit down. So let's get the hot glue off that. Okay, so I'm going to have to glue it like that, I believe. I don't think it's gonna stick. Okay, this one's just not working out as I planned. I'm gonna try it one more time. Maybe glue it like that. Okay, I think that one's gonna work that way. The next one I'm going to hot glue down is this one. So let's see. Pull it all the way across for that side. And then a little bit here. Kind of want this one on here because it's really pretty, but not exactly sure where it could sit. Maybe there, I guess. It's gonna be kind of hard to hot glue that one on. But we'll try. I might could stick some hot glue under here. Add a little bit more support. And then here, whoopsie, and there. Okay, so I think that's gonna do it for the seashells. I'm just gonna let those dry for a second and then we'll come back. All right, thank you all so much for tuning into today's video. I hope that you enjoyed crafting with me. Let me know if you make this one.